Yo, what's going on, people? We're back right now, yeah. Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne and conversation, banter before bed. Don't forget, look up for TD and Radio, all social media platforms. Guys, please share the videos on Facebook. Also, write your location, you want to know where you are as well. But yeah, my co-host today. Yeah.
Stop saying co-host today.
Yo,
I've got the bottles, you know. I've got the bottles. Alright, you know, like I'm some side chick. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. It's not co-host.
Do you my co-host yet?
It's me and.
Oh yeah, cool. Me and
Jada Styles.
And who's the guest we got today, man?
I don't know, you know, because the one I know is supposed to come on time, and his name is Timeless.
Well, that's it, isn't it? So that's my name. So.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what we're gonna do?
No, it's gonna be less time, not timeless.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, thank you very much, brother. How are you?
Can't complain, you know, just living this post-corona era.
Yeah, man, it's a tough time, isn't it?
To some extent.
Well, the thing is, we've survived.
Not yet.
There we go.
Come on, positivity, bro. come on now. You know what I mean? What was that?
No, sorry, laugh.
But I like the outfit, man.
Thank you very much. Like, I've come to represent because.
Doing up Africa.
Listen.
Yes, big up Africa. Big up
thank you.
African people. Yes.
Come to represent.
Come
So
on,
this is
PFP.
This is Geodu.
All
right.
Who's that?
So
Yourself?
No. This is a brand who I work closely with.
Lovely.
All right.
black?
So surprise a lot of
Okay,
black
yeah,
owned
you have to say
as
that
well.
now these days, isn't it? That's
Black
what
No,
I
owned
be
do.
as well.
specific.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
get shoes from a black owner called, do you know what I mean? You got to say that first.
We're working on the shoes. We're working on getting on the shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Shoes look very white. What's
No.
going on with the man? Them coming in
Listen.
there fresh. All right.
yeah,
I think you're doing it for me, you know.
No, you think so?
For a long time. I think if I come, it'll be like dust. You know, it's that long. No water, you know. Telling you.
I'm scared of you already, Jada. I
Don't do
swear.
that.
Like,
I Yeah.
how do you deal with her?
You mean?
Please, yeah.
I just drink a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
man.
Listen, I'm everyone's type. F what you. Don't try to hit me after that.
No, listen. All
Unless
right.
I'm your type.
So for those that don't know, so those that don't know, who is Timeless then, isn't it?
Right, so I'm Timeless. Started off doing a lot of garage music before even Soul Solid. So I've got to let you guys know before Soul Solid. So you could garage DJ. And I mean, even before that, from school, 15 years of age.
Wait, were you from that South London?
I'm from South.
Whereabouts?
Yep.
Boo, boo, boo.
Lewisham, Borough.
Okay, yeah, okay.
That's
Big
me.
up Smutty and them man
Yeah,
there.
I'm
Are
Borough
they
Foundation. You know, people know me.
Right.
You know.
Ego and them man there.
I don't know. Because I've moved out at the end, so
Okay.
I'm basically in the
Mr.
countryside
Bougie,
now.
You made your money and ducked off.
No, not
Say
really.
no more.
No, not really.
You know the
really.
bougie man there, they make
Yeah.
some money for mortgage, I move out.
Yeah.
Not that cool.
But you know, I'm just so basically DJ wise, you know, garage is my thing. So a lot of people do know me for one of the DJs of Soul Solid, and since then I've kind of developed myself, created my own brand, which is Timeless DJ. Because before in Soul Solid I was known as DJ Timeless. So all I did something simple, flipped it
Were
as
you
Timeless
the only
DJ.
DJ?
No.
No.
I don't understand Soul Solid. Explain, okay.
Well, no, let's do a backstory. Before you met them so solid, what was it like growing up in Lewisham first, isn't it?
Oh yeah, okay, if you want to go there, all right.
Yeah.
So Lewisham, oh man, like it was. How can I say this? It was like a gift and a curse, you know, because a lot of things happen. If I didn't move out at the ends, I may be, as you said, either
Inside.
dead or inside or something like that. And
When you say that, quite a few of them are on road. You got Desperado, them man. They're out doing music, you know.
yeah, no, you know, even like what's his name? He was a bit younger than me, Fecky.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's done well.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Vix,
Yeah, facts.
Vix on tour.
Vix, yep. And the guy that made the movies, what's his name again?
Rapman.
Rapman,
Yeah,
yes,
Rapman,
yes.
yeah.
So
Okay.
they all Blue Borough, and
But what I'm saying, because your age, no disrespect, but you're from a different generation to Rapman, and that's why
Yes.
I just wonder what Lewisham like was back in the days.
listen,
Though, innit?
like I don't know, man. Lucas A bottles. That's all I can think about.
Lucas A. Bottles.
Like that's
The
that
bottling,
was,
innit?
yeah, that's how we used to fight.
Shut up.
Was the beef between Lewisham and Peckham big back then?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
big time.
like, proper big lad.
Oh yeah. It was like if you're from Lewisham, you knew the borders. You knew where not to go.
What was it over though? I've never understood the story. Like,
What was what? Sorry.
why was the beef? What was their problem?
It's just territory, isn't
Oh,
it?
okay,
Like
okay.
it's that gang drug territory kind of thing. But also, you know, when you're young, you don't even realise that's what it's about. until you're just following what people say.
I'm gonna back him.
Yeah, that's it. We're from the ends, and we go to the same school.
Did you go for Forest Hill Boys?
No, I went to St Joseph's Academy.
You said it.
The Green Blazer.
Oh yeah, no, that was okay school. It had its. It was better than Forest Hill Boys. All them man there went Forest Hill Boys. And
Okay.
you had you know what I mean? So, seen them girls prank pushers.
County.
Yeah.
And be real, do you ever get caught slipping?
No,
You got rushed.
I've been rushed.
There's nothing like when we take a beating. You have to take a beating,
I
innit?
prefer to get rushed and have a one-on-one personally, because a rush you can kind of they're hitting each other.
What seems to happen, all right, is that you get into a situation and you have a fight, and because you won, you now get rushed.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like no, you can't beat my man because he was meant to beat you. So you get rushed now, innit? And I've been in that situation a couple of times. Where you just got to fend for yourself, but you just kind of grow up and.
Do you have older brothers or younger brothers?
Nope, I had older sister.
They could still fight though.
Nope. My sister was
dancing girls, isn't it?
My sister was a good girl.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a good girl. I was the rebel of the family.
Black sheep.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait,
Well, you're
family,
a pretty
Jamaican
black
or?
sheep.
No, I'm Ghana.
Oh, Ghanaian. Oh,
Are
it's
you
a say.
Ghanaian?
I'm Ghana.
It's a
What's
say.
your name, Yao? Kind of like a yo,
Kwashi.
Next customer, please. Not
Yao, not Kwame, not Kofi.
Yeah.
So, was you one of them guys that begged it to be Jamaican then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Appreciate honesty.
No, and on my radio shows, I tell people straight. Do you know what I mean? I was that guy. I was that guy that was, I'm half Jamaican.
Kwame!
No.
Kwame, come! Your son is waiting for you.
Not even that. When your mum turns up to school for the parents' evening,
Yeah, come in.
she comes in dressed in kente just like this,
Amen.
and everybody. I thought you said you was half Jamaican.
My dad ain't here if you weren't there. So it's my dad.
Yeah.
So, what got you into DJing then? Like, what was your first love of music?
So this is like a intense story because my dad was into music.
Okay.
So my dad had a massive production company called Ajido.
So you come for money. What going with us?
Kinda, but like, I didn't see it.
Oh.
He may have saw it, but I didn't
But
see it.
Ghanaian men are very good with their money. I've dated
Yeah.
one for a very long time, and they do like to count their shekels before they give it out.
Listen.
And they like penny for penny. So if you go out and it's 99p, you don't come back with a penny, right? You better go back to the shop and get your penny.
The thing is, I was glad because it taught me to earn
Budget,
my own.
respect.
Yes, I'm glad he didn't just give me. You know what I mean? But yeah, so going into music, I wanted to. I had a few friends from school and stuff, and I went to one of my friends' house, big up Royal Mint, who had the setup. I never was allowed that in my house, so he had the decks and everything and bought records. So and whenever I go to his house, we were able to practice mixing and all of that. And then I said, you know what, I want to be a DJ. Like, this is what I want to do.
I say that when I put on Spice Girls and I mix it in on YouTube with S Club 7.
I want to be DJ one
I
point.
want to be a DJ. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Or I'd play 2 cassettes at once and
So,
just mix in the tune.
Here's the thing, how did you mix that? Was it tape?
Yeah, I would go pray, then wait.
Play it.
I was playing it
This is the radio.
radio.
You know what? I got gas. Remember Juice?
Yeah.
Oh my actually that's how I got
Yeah.
gas in it.
What's
Juice with
Juice?
2-pack in it. That 2-pack
Yeah,
from it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I want to be a DJ from
I've
that,
never
innit?
seen it, but I know about it.
So that's even like some of the first things that I used to do, before even going to the Real Mint's house, and
What's that house, sorry?
no, my friend
Okay,
Darren,
okay,
yeah,
excuse
the
me,
Real
sir.
Mint, yeah, that's what he calls himself. But yeah, like I developed something, and I said I've got some skill here,
Talent.
I've got some talent here, and I said I need to use it. Then going back home, oh mum, I'm gonna be a DJ. Well, firstly, my mum and my dad started seeing records collecting in my bedroom, 5 at a time, and they're thinking, what is going on? What are you doing? And
Big up mommy and daddy.
big up mummy and daddy,
yeah.
for real. Big up mummy and daddy, because that is
You
how
have to think
even
about it. What am I doing?
yes, but that's how I am with my son now. Imagine that,
Okay.
Just steps.
That's how I am. Like, but he doesn't. Obviously, he's 11, but like he doesn't collect music like that. But if he did, I'd be like, "What are you doing?" You
Tell
know.
me what your path is.
Yeah.
That's what I envision, and as a parent, and they envision two different.
It's two
things.
different things. Yeah. So and then it got to the point where I was actually sneaking out of the house don't mean to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Sorry, mum. Forgive.
She knows already. She knows.
Just saying, because you see, we get slapped, at your big age,
Listen,
like your family, but
slapped. My dad would just give me a look.
Put your skin on fire, innit?
Listen, scared. That's why I run out the house.
You're lucky you made it. 'Cause my dad was fast.
Yeah, so he gave me that ultimatum, like, my son can't be doing these things, and
Doctor.
you either come out of the house or you do what I say. So me, as the rebel I was back then, the black sheep, like you say, okay, guess what? I'm coming out of the house.
How old were you?
When I first started DJing, I was 15.
So what, when you left?
When I left, I was 16, came back for like 6 months and then left at 17 officially.
College age.
Yeah, officially I left at 17.
So where were you? Were you doing that block live, living from friend to sofa to sofa to
No, I did that hostel thing.
Okay.
Oh, it was easy in them days.
Yeah, it's easy them days. Yeah.
YMCA.
Yeah.
I've gone to the YMCA. Did hostel. Back then they would say like, oh, have you got a letter from your mum?
Yeah.
I used to write the letter myself.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
I shouldn't be saying these things.
It's not like that no more.
Yeah, it's hard now.
You
Can't do
have
that.
3-4 kids at once, you get a 4-bedroom house, but it's not like that
Yeah,
no
they
more.
can't-
Girls
it's not
only
that
got
easy.
bare picnic in 1 bedroom.
Yeah, they can't get that
Yeah.
easy. But yeah, it was that easy back then, But at the same time, it wasn't that easy. It was a struggle because they ain't gonna give it to you that easy. You gotta show yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
The individual that I am, and again, bless my mum and my dad, because I was come from a house of where cleanliness and I was able to cook and things like that. So I showed myself in these hostels where I got a flat.
Show your independence.
Yes, easier. I weren't running up and down on the roads.
Yeah.
I knew the road man, but like I weren't doing that.
So why garage? Why not hip hop or?
That was his era.
Good question. Good question. I think that at the time, if you're talking 96, 97, it was a crossover from drum and bass into garage. It was our music. It was UK. It was London music. We could identify easier with that music, whereas before, if you wanna play the Locks or Wu-Tang and this, that, and the other, like I don't know, it just wasn't.
No, yeah.
We weren't connecting.
Yeah. So
you know?
ecstasy was ecstasy, innit?
Yeah, I mean, it was just like a case of like, I know the producer, I know this person. He lives in North London. He lives in West London, East London. We just knew everybody, so we were able to connect differently, and the music came to us first. Whereas in America, it goes to them first before it gets over here. Do you remember the days when movies?
We used to be years behind.
Years behind.
Yeah, fact.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember going to my cousin. She always had the copy. The VHR where you see the person running along the screen. Yeah, and then we had to wait ages to go see the one.
Yeah.
I remember my American cousin used to come off the English and say, "You ain't seen this film yet?"
Yeah.
He was like, oh, yeah. So that's why I knew he was back. Okay,
Even fashion as well. We were always. Now I think now because of the internet, we're all catching up now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can wear.
We're on par, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we're just like right together, innit?
If anything, now they're looking to us.
For everything.
Yeah.
Even Drake, apparently.
yeah, looking to us for the culture, like and that's a good thing. So
So what was the music cruise back then? Like who's popular back then?
Ooh, music cruise. Oh, you put me on a spot here.
I don't see crews. I see individuals.
Yes.
Like Wiley. I don't see crews forming until just about as they were popping.
Okay, so
Yeah.
90.
What's the one that Bushkin's crew?
Heartless
Crew.
Yeah, Heartless. Yeah, Heartless.
Now-
Page you go in that.
This is the
No,
this,
they came after.
Yeah, this is the thing. Even like you just mentioned Wiley. Now Wiley, big him up as well. Like is an evolution of what we created. Do you get what I mean? So like how we were, because we kind of came off like PSG, Creed, those kind of people
Creed,
were
yeah,
there
yeah,
before us. They're elders to us.
Who are they?
Neat as well, innit?
PSG, Creed, we
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat as well.
What about Jungle is must
Yeah, that was Jungle.
General Levy.
Yeah.
Who
All right.
is he? Who is
General
he?
Levy is way before us. So General Levy is kind of come from the sound, if correct me if I'm wrong, like Saxon. I believe it's Saxon sound. Like they came off that sound
What, that-
system. Well, I mean, like him himself as an artist has come from that. Tipper Irie as well.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So like we
and then
have.
you extended it.
We've
and put it to
extended
something.
it.
Did you like Jungle?
Did I like jungle?
Was that
Yeah.
jungle?
Jungle music.
That was jungle music. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, no, I was wondering if you liked it though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I started there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so before the
did say
garage,
that,
yeah.
so before the garage, I started there. But I mean, it wasn't as successful as what the UK garage did for me, you know. But yeah, I mean, everybody's an evolution. This is why I say every single artist, you know, that we have seen before us, and every single artist that come after us, we all should be complementing each other, you know, and we all are, you know, a tell of each other. So it's that
called
journey.
functionalism. Without the one, you can't have the other. And I do think, especially younger generation, find it hard to acknowledge, because I saw a little clip of even producers now. I think the last year, producers have started to stand up and they want their recognition. They're pushing this. Well, I remember in 1962 when I put you on a track more than just talking about the things they've done in a positive way, and
That's
although
right.
they're not getting the attention, you know what I mean? But then,
Like Jodeci, you know, would have to give it up to like people like Stevie Wonder.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
of course, yeah.
and that's
Of course, they're
how
their
we
babies.
need to be in the UK. You know, I think we are there, but you know, we always kind of get into this.
yeah, as
Argument
we get,
culture.
As we
But
get
that's
to rating
It's
each
the
other.
young, that's how it is now. These youngers, they don't care no
They
more.
just
They
want-
just don't care no. I like that mentality to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like get out of the way mentality, because I'm like that. So I'm like, get out my way, right?
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
what I'm
have
like.
to
innit?
put someone down
Down
for them to
for
move
it.
out of your
hear
way.
that. No.
I could use him right now for what he does without pushing him to the side or disrespect or making him feeling less than. You know.
I hear that, but my thing is like, you're older, you should move up another level. What I should be in your level. You understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't be in that same level for the old time. It's like being a gang member. Gang member, you're not always going to be that soldier. You're going to want to be a leader, and from a
You have
leader,
to bring
you're
the
gonna go
youngest
for
through.
Yeah, but then we can both be leaders side by side.
I hear that, but when you look at him differently, because he hasn't evolved and you have, because you're at
Yeah,
his
but then that's
position.
also age as well. Remember the young ones that will come up. They're always, they ain't got no babies, no nothing. I'm now a big woman, I'm a singer. I've got to now relax now and say, all right, guys. Do you get? I'm trying to say, you can't
there's
always
levels.
be on top.
I think there's levels and respect in it. Like if you have respect for the people that have come before
And show
you,
some
and
gratification.
some gratification for those people that come before you, then you're gonna, I would say, prosper more so.
I agree.
Do you get what I mean? Like,
I agree.
I mean, I look at people like 50 Cent, and you know,
He's a bloody state.
No, I mean, like he's done his thing. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But you know, for him to actually get into his position that he is in, you know, he gave Dr. Dre and these people like the kudos. They're like, yeah, man, you're the man. But then now he wants to diss everybody in the
I think
industry.
that's a horrible
Trait.
trait.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I
It's
hear
not
that,
nice, yeah.
but same to think about from who he's like, he was blackballed at one point, like no one was messing with him at one point.
Yeah,
innit?
I get
no one
that,
missing. So you feel like, bro, F everyone else in it. Like, I'm just gonna do my thing in it. Then
Yeah.
everyone likes you now. You think, no, where was you when I was in blackballed, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then you know the same people
You meet
on
when-
the way
yeah,
up
I hear
on the
that.
drop
I hear
now.
that. I hear that.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm smart. You could diss me. Let me get to my level. And if you got something I need, like let's say you were Dre, you got the beats. I'm like, hey, let me get a look at 10% sharing like that. I'm still laughing at you, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm now got money in this now. But you're cussing everybody, so you've got to solely rely on yourself. And that's a hard place to be. In the industry, you do need people all throughout it. So
No, no, of
you
course,
can
yeah.
constantly stay floating.
We need each other. We need to be a
The
family.
day
Yeah.
50 Cent don't get out of his bed, he's mess. Whereas Dr. Dre can sit back, call Missy Elliott, call Eminem, and
Yeah,
have
yeah.
things done for him.
Before
Who
we
was
get
50 got?
wait, before we get to social, what
Yeah.
was racism like back in Lewisham, like in the early early
Good
times?
point. Lewisham, you know, you got Millwall,
Yeah, Bermondsey and that side.
Bermondsey and them sides there.
New
so
Cross
that's
was
New
quite
Cross.
dangerous. My
Yeah,
older
so
cousin got it there.
even like so as I say, Millwall, Bermondsey, there was that border there. So we experienced racism. You would see the skinheads with tattoos all over their head. You would see those people.
They're still there.
They're still there.
They grew their hair.
You know, and You know?
Listen, they're still there in your
Like,
workplace. But
do
you
you remember?
can't see it.
Do you remember punk rockers?
Yeah. Oh, what's
Yeah.
that guy?
With the Mohican thing.
I'm a fire starter.
Yeah,
Like, his
like-
hairstyle. Yeah.
Oh, my
like,
God.
you,
Yeah,
like,
his hairstyle, yeah, I
we
know
used
that.
to see that back in the day, and it was just a case of you just know who
Don't
to
go
be
down
around.
that
Don't
road,
go
it's not
down
worth
there.
it.
Don't do that. You know, but Lewisham vastly became a black area in it, yeah, and
okay.
you know, an area filled of African and Caribbean people, and we took over.
Yeah,
basically,
all the schools,
you know.
especially in Lewisham Borough. I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing many white people.
No. I mean, they were there, but they weren't the ones that you're speaking of. Do you get what I mean? So, how can I say this? It's it's a development in it, and I would say throughout London, you know, we have taken over. Do you get what I mean? Like throughout London, if you can think of an area apart from somewhere in Essex 8 London, no, Bromley. Don't get
Bromley, there's black
twisted.
people. There's black people from Bromley. What?
There's
We find what black people? Where black people
We
are?
could
people
go
in
down
Bromley.
back in the day. My mum said Downham was a bit, you know what I mean, Bellingham and all
Oh,
that.
what you say?
Yeah.
Well, only white people are.
Yeah.
They were only.
Can you think of an area
Yeah,
right now in
loads.
London where it's
Penge,
just
Penge is still quite
Nope.
No,
white.
Penge, no, Penge's
Nope.
black.
I went Penge.
Westminster.
the
You
other
have to think of all the rich areas, though, innit? Like central
day. Yeah, but they've
London,
always
innit?
had that. Though.
Yeah, but I'm.
They've always had
I'm
that.
cool.
They've
South.
always had
There's
that.
not really black people in South. That's Asian area.
Asian,
That's
but
Asian,
it's still
yeah.
not white.
Alright, cool.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you think of
go
solely
to-
white,
You have to go
there
like that.
isn't
Out
an
to
area.
like Cobham and that nonsense there, innit?
Orpington and Addington.
No,
That's-
no,
Addington.
that's
No, that's Croydon. No, that's black
that's
there.
that's
Yeah,
that's
got a
that's
bit
my neck of the woods.
blackish,
No,
innit?
I didn't know that's black people.
trust me.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Calm down.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we've taken over, innit? You know what I mean?
And
Because we
Yeah.
breed like bunny rabbits, though, innit?
yeah. So you know, we're spreading.
Still certain kind of sent to the. Like, you know, so you got some guys got like 3 baby mums and that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing so many girls or hearing of so many girls being pregnant. My son's 15, he's not yet come home. He knows one girl that apparently got pregnant. Think about how many girls, when you were 15, how many girls got pregnant?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Listen,
They was taking their
everyone's trying to
exams.
live up this city gal life, you know what I mean?
I'm not looking. I'm looking at over there.
Alright, so let's get to the juice. Who's the first person you met in Soul Solid then?
Who's the first person? What? Sorry.
You met in Soul Solid.
The first person I met in Soul Solid was Mega Man. Well,
Okay.
no, it was all together. So it was Mega Man, PDS, and Mac. They were the 3 original. Sorry, and Romeo. My bad. So Romeo, Mega, PDS, and Mac. Yeah. So the 3 MCs, 1 DJ.
But were they from
Original.
Were they from Blueborough?
No,
They're from
Wood Stanley. Wood Stanley
They're
estate.
from,
Yeah.
where's that?
It's clapping, like clapping.
So you
breakfast, isn't it?
left the ends, yeah?
Well, we was on a radio station called Supreme FM, and we all used to go. So I was in a crew called EDF, Express the Funk, with Buster and Buster's brother. So
Be clear, it's not Buster Rhymes, be clear.
No,
Yeah, no.
so yeah, MC Buster.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had our crew, so we was on basically before Soul Solid.
Okay.
All right, and Living Legends was Big Kid, Billy the Kid, and Neutrino.
Shout out to Neutrino, man.
Yeah,
Very-
big
doesn't
up
get the praise it
Neutrino.
deserves,
Is
man.
that
Yeah.
bumper the bumper?
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't get the praise it deserves. Does
Yeah.
not get the praise it
Ace
deserves.
get my tongue around that. Got a list. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's the
so
one.
we was all on the same radio station.
Okay.
Like literally one after the other. It was a Sunday. That's all I remember. Sunday was one after the other. Big up Patrick G, who actually put us in these slots, and that's how we all met each other.
Okay.
And
Instead of it kicking off in a negative way, it kicked off in a positive
in a nice way. But we
Right.
had, like I said earlier, the one love, which was this UK garage.
Okay.
You know, so we all loved this music. So we all came together, and you know the mastermind of Mega Man created. You know what? Let me put this all together and make Soul Solid.
Did
So
you
what did you do about your other
So-
crews? Did you leave them, or did your crews? You diss your bridge and in it. Don't lie.
The real talk, yeah.
keep it 100? Take a sip of water, you know, before you say it, Luke.
Oh, no, he's one of them ones. He was like, boy, man loves you and that, but I can see myself making money over
No.
there. You didn't bring them in, don't lie.
You see the energies,
Liberties.
yeah? Energies just happen to work in a way where there was a disagreement.
Okay.
Okay, so there was a
About?
disagreement in my crew. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it.
Was it about girls though?
No, definitely
Money?
wasn't about gold. No, definitely wasn't about
Just
money. It was
egos then.
it was just a little bit of ego, and it was that disagreement got into me just saying, oh, do you know what? Forget you lot. Yeah, all right, cool. And this opportunity was there. So imagine this opportunity was I've already been asked.
Oh, who asked you?
Mega.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've already been asked. Okay, so upon Mega saying, do you know what, brother? I think you should. I'm like, okay, yeah, but I'm in this crew, innit? You know, but bearing in mind,
They're open though.
yeah, I just said, you know what? I said, you know what? I'm in my crew, innit? This is my
Don't
thing.
lie,
No,
he said, I'll
J-Dog.
think about it. And he went home and was like, he created the ego argument.
Yeah.
He was like,
was-
what can I say to my, yeah, it's big man, shut up.
Yeah, but you know, like
don't
sometimes
lie.
when things are in your brain, the seed's been planted.
Subconsciously, yeah.
That's how God works, man.
Yeah, that's how it works. So it's been in my brain. So then arguments happen. So I already know. Do you know what? Bun you lot anyway because
I've got
I've
another
got something
option.
else to go to.
Liberties.
You know, that's not a liberty.
Liberties. He could have, you know what? If so-and-so never come to him, he would have repaired that relationship. But you did
That's
stay
true.
because-
That's true. No, you're right.
You would have made more of an effort.
You would have worked harder to prepare the relationship, you know, and the opportunity came. But you know what? Jah blessed me, because at the end of the day, it's a blessing.
For him to
Facts.
go that close.
Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Like, so for me, I just felt like that was the best thing, the best decision I could have made. But you know, as I look back in my life, like I also think it's something that I do. Like in terms of like, I've been on one radio station, then I leave, then I go to the next radio station, and I leave, and I keep going.
There's always that door opening. Or
Yeah.
you're just travelling, maybe.
I just don't take no BS. That's what
I
it
like
is.
that, man. I like that.
Yeah.
You talk hard.
That I just don't. For me, I'm a walk away man. Even in relationships, I just walk away. Like,
No,
bye.
you can't walk up your
Bye.
face.
We don't fight.
Don't let your girlfriend call up the line, you know. Like, Jamie, you know, I remember
Come sweep me up.
Listen,
Don't
no,
lie,
no,
because
I
I will
just-
get inboxes.
No.
We've had it on the show.
I'm a peace man, innit? Like, so for me, I'd rather be in my own space with peace in my head than fight and argue with anybody.
What month were
Relationship, October.
Libra.
Yes.
So when did the rest of the members start joining in then?
Okay, so to my knowledge, so I wasn't the first DJ to join.
Okay.
So this all was being
Ball,
created.
You just do a ball, innit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snowball.
If I talk about DJs, there was a guy called DJ Hackett that joined. Then Oxide
Shout out to Oxide.
joined. Yeah, shout out Oxide. Oxide joined Living Legends. This is what happened with Oxide. Oxide joined Living Legends, which is Neutrino's crew. Then joined us,
And then went back.
EDF. Yeah. Then went to So Solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then created Oxide and Neutrino.
Yeah.
Because he had that light skin behaviour. Couldn't bother with too
No,
much.
Oxide is white.
Oxide's white.
I knew it. That's why he did it in the dark. So Black Girl was like, I wonder if he's
Oxide's white, man.
Neutrino's the.
Mixed race
Big
one.
Trace one.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
that's bound for the one.
yeah,
That's the
that's
neutrino.
neutrino.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
not the, I didn't know the white one.
So you know, even him, he's like, you don't take no BS.
I don't remember the white one.
You know, you just go in and say, no, if I don't like it here, I'm going to the next thing. You know. So what was your question again?
No, I just want to know, when did the rest come? Like,
Yeah, so then they just kept coming, like Swiss, Dan the Man, who were like, you know, part of the Battersea community, like who they grew up with. So Mega Man, Romeo, they all went to school together.
Yeah, and it's Bevan.
Yep, Harvey. Asher D was just on his own in this same radio station.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was just like floating around, you know, MCing for
That's his team.
yeah for most people, and then decided to join. So it just, if I'm honest with you, I don't think a lot of people in the crew will be able to say the order in which
Okay.
everybody joined. It was just so natural that everyone just started to
Organic.
Yes, organic, that started to gel with each other, and you know what, this is what it is.
Right.
You know,
When did you realize that, damn, we actually got something here, this can work?
when 21 Seconds was made.
Not even
But not
the
before
sentimental
that,
thing.
You used to be on radio.
We used to be on radio.
Doing clashes.
So the magic, yeah, was radio. But you know, for me personally, I felt that how long are we gonna do radio for? You know, but 21 Seconds came along very quickly.
So who did that? Who said, let's do this and put this?
So big up
out?
Synth. Synth is the guy that made the track.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he produced it.
He
that's
produced
easy.
the track.
Okay.
Yeah. G-Man is the guy that came with the idea.
21 seconds. Check.
Yeah.
21.
To say, okay, oh, this track is this much long. So he then
Gave it-
divided it,
And it ended up
and
being
it
21
ended up
seconds.
being
Yeah.
21
I
seconds.
thought earlier, man. No sentimental thing. I think that was hard. I
Which
thought
one?
that's
Like,
it's
oh,
just a
no,
little
and that.
thing. It's just a little
Yeah,
thing.
sentimental thing that
oh, it's cool.
To me, as I say, if you're asking me personally,
my
do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
my bad,
asking
sorry,
me
my bad.
personally, 21 seconds was the magic, and that's what was the, because Oh No was 3 members.
Yeah, that's what I was to say. How many members were there? Because I can only, if I close my eyes, even when I talked to my friends the other day, we can only remember Mega Man, MAC, Lisa, Harvey, Asher D, Romeo, and then you had Oxide, Neutrino, and Lady Dynamite.
I knew
But
way more.
obviously we know there's
Lady
Stat
Dynamite.
D and da-da-da.
Yeah, she was just
But-
affiliated.
Yeah,
she was just affiliated. Yeah,
She wasn't
Yeah.
a part of the crew.
Yeah,
She
way
just
more.
done a song with us.
But but not everyone could get a shine. But how many of you were there in that crew at that time? Let's say 21 Second time.
So at the peak of it, there were about 10 DJs,
Jesus.
something like that. There was about no. Let's take that down again. Sorry, take my words back. About 7 DJs. All right. About 10 singers and MCs. All right. Again, don't quote me. And then there's guys that would just be either producers.
Suckers.
No.
Don't lie.
I'm not gonna diss nobody. 'Cause I know what your mouth is like, Jada.
There you know.
Like, yeah. So there were people that are, affiliated, had talent, might not necessarily have done anything, but they were, in the studio. So I could be making the beat. That guy's over there said, "Do you know what, Timeless? Turn that up a bit. I'll do this." You know what I mean? You've got to give credit to the person that helped me to make the beat.
Yeah, but ego, that's why I want to mash up, because there's too much going on, there was not much structure. But how did you not get paid? Because if I'm in a crew, even if all I do is move my finger, more money,
Yeah.
So how could so many people split that money? Or is it a case of whoever made this track together, like let's say it was you, as you said, another person, if there's 4 artists on there, that's what they get, and 2 singers. Is that how you not divide the money?
No, how it would go is that a promoter would book So Solid, and then we would decide who goes.
See, that's a dangerous thing.
Yes, it was dangerous. I used to work in the office, so again, going back to the original before 21 Seconds and Oh No, I used to work in the office, okay, just like this, okay, in the office, computers, I'm a techie guy. So I used to fix the computers, make sure everything was running, and I used to also sort out all the data, so all people's mailing lists and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. Now, when the bookings come through, then it would be like, okay, Mega, there's a booking come through. Who do you want? Send that person, or he would just make the decision himself.
No. But you lot sold a lot of records. Who is getting paid from that?
So all of that, me personally, I know my money came through remixes. So with 21 Seconds, yeah, I can say the brand, So Solid, yeah, was whoever owns the brand.
Who owns the brand? Go on.
Whoever owns the brand.
Who owns the brand?
Who
owns the brand? Give me money.
Whoever owns the brand is responsible for distributing the money evenly.
May I ask you a question?
Because
you lot were signed, weren't you?
Yeah.
Right. Who were you signed by?
At first it was Independiente, but we had
And who owned that?
I don't know, honestly. But we had a management company, Albert Samuel Management.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then any song you did, if there was 20 of you in a crew, 20 of you should get paid evenly regardless.
Should get the money equally. Yeah.
So do you not want to say the name because there's a bit of friction there, or is it where you just don't want to say the name because they're complete arseholes?
I don't want to say the name because that person may not have said the name themselves. They may not have put it out themselves.
Were they in the crew?
Yes.
Be real. In your opinion, who had the worst verse in 21 Seconds?
Who had the worst verse?
Yeah, because I always say it's Harvey.
Wow.
Yeah, he might have had the best verse, but he had, when he was in that camera by himself, every girl.
No, of course.
When that song came out, I was trying to lick my TV screen.
No, Harvey was a star. Don't get me wrong, he was a star, but he had the worst verse in it, though, innit?
He didn't have the worst verse.
He did have the worst verse.
He
had the worst verse. He had the worst verse.
I've got 21 seconds to say what I've got to say. Are you
That's not Harvey.
I've got to go through. No, that was Lisa.
Mafia. That's not Harvey.
Lisa. I've got to go through them one by one.
Running around.
That's Romeo. Because
No,
what the lyrical say? He had the worst
Romeo
verse.
Don.
He had the worst verse.
He had the last one, Romeo Don.
Yeah, it's not Romeo.
Do you know
Yeah,
what? I had something on social media recently. I saw something. No, I'm going to answer the question. Something came up on social media the other day where they went on at Face, okay, who said worship the devil.
He had the best verse.
Who?
Face.
Yeah, he had the best verse.
The contact lenses in at the
Yeah,
time.
no, did he?
Worship the best color. Social the vampire.
Yeah.
He had the best verse. Red.
And somebody said something. They weren't going at me or going at him. All they just said was 21 seconds, but it came up. And then I actually had to defend his...
What did they say?
They just said this is why, this is all of this, what people say, words are very powerful, I'm a God-fearing, whatever they...
So now listen to the song. You don't honour it.
It's not
Well,
even...
the point I was trying to get to that person was that, that's him in a young mind state, yeah? So you know, him growing from it, I know Face well enough to know that he knew what he was talking about at the time. Yeah? Yes, words are very powerful. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, but he's not that way inclined. I don't go to his house and see the shrines of the devil. Do you get what I mean?
Check them, so you get along with Face.
Yeah. Not in the last 5 years, though.
I can see where it's coming
Do you know
from.
what I mean? But yeah, like, it's like... I don't know.
No, think
whatever
about
was
it.
going through his
He's
mind.
on a track here with so many stars. He has to stand up from a different ways, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Mm.
he has to stand up from different ways. So I understand where he's coming from, and that's what I like. That's why I think he had the best verse because he stood out for me, innit?
Yeah.
No, the one that stood out for me was...
Oh, you're gonna say Romeo or Lisa Nothing?
No.
Who?
When it starts, when the little baby comes in.
Well, Mega Man.
Whose baby is that?
That was China. I'm not China. Chelsea.
Yeah, that
Lisa
boy.
Mafia's daughter. Yeah. Ha ha ha! What you laughing at?
That was the best part. When you heard that part, you're like, oh my! It's like getting on a ride. And
Yep.
you know,
Was you in the video?
Banging.
I wasn't in 21 Seconds. No.
Why? Why couldn't you all be?
Because
in
I'm
it?
a shy person.
You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's an iconic video though, man. You're great though.
I'm a shy person.
You're
I'm
great.
not that person to put myself
your nails
in.
are clean. I like a clean man. If I'm rude, I would have told you to sort your life out. You look.
Do you regret though?
Smooth.
Do I what?
Regret.
No, I don't. I had my opportunity. Now, I will speak about, Lisa Mafia's video All Over. Right?
Okay,
I was at
produced
the
by
end-
JD.
Yeah, produced by JD. I was at the end of that video where the guy was at the bar.
Harlem Shaking.
No.
Some of the guys Harlem
I don't
Shaking.
remember
Do you remember? So
I
at the,
remember
end, at the end of the video, there's a guy at the bar and talking to the girl and she had the buck teeth.
Yeah,
That was
Is
me.
you?
That's me.
Oof.
Yeah. Now, for them lot to get me to do that part was mad. Like, this is timeless. We need you to like.
You never do
You don't do
anything.
nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't put your face in the camera. No. And that was crazy. Like, do you know what? And even Mega said, "Bruv, you know what? If you don't do it, then I'm gonna get someone else to do it." And then don't ever ask me for nothing again. And that kind of attitude. So I just kind of like thought, oh my gosh, let me just do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you all been on a platform at the same exact time? The producers, the writers, because I always feel like, as I said already, there's only a set amount of faces that were there. Soul Solid to me was 6 people that you saw constantly together at raves and, so... Was there ever a time that you were all available? Because you're all quite young. So you can't say, I had rent to pay, I had to do my mama, I get the kids.
I can't say there was a time that we were all available.
Not even at the Brits when you lot got the award. Because you don't find out.
Yeah, but again, we weren't all available.
What, Top of the Pops?
The main members were there, but I weren't there.
Top of the
Because you
Pops.
never got your invite in it, don't lie, tell the truth.
No. It wasn't. No, it wasn't about invite. Like, I just didn't fight.
Okay, so if you
Do you know
was
what
a
I'm
buy,
saying?
you would have
If I
went.
was to fight to be there, I would have been there.
But you don't beggy.
I don't do that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the same like within the video. Like, I don't like, oh my gosh, like I need my scene. Do you know what I mean? Fight for it. But the other guys are more boisterous. Do you get what I'm saying? They're more like, oh my gosh, I need.
Shine.
But I'm just, okay, cool, whatever's going on, cool.
So were there any arguments between you lot? Like
Yeah,
sometimes?
of course, yeah.
What was it usually about?
Crazy
Money,
arguments.
Gyal?
Money, gal, again, ego, just who deserves this? Why did that person get that booking and I didn't? Why didn't you sell that bag of weed to the next man? All sorts of, do you get what I'm saying? It was just family stuff.
But I heard
family
when
stuff.
you lot all signed, all of you got a free Audi. Is that true? Because that's been going around
The
for
TT, yeah, they
decades.
brought a
You
TT.
remember?
TT, yeah, the TT.
Because I know Asher D had one. Because my
The
friend
TT.
always kicked him down because he thought he was nice. We were in the car. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
No, it wasn't a free Audi. It wasn't a free Audi. The Audis were purchased, but Audi then, it was the Audi dealership in Battersea that then started to support us after they've seen that we've then purchased. They saw something and then started to support us. But it wasn't like we got it free straight away. And again, to be fair, if I was the owner of Audi, I would have said, "Boy, you lot are making my brand look rubbish." Right? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
no, but it wasn't. Because it's like the brand Gucci and Prada. We know you're gonna more see that in the hood.
Yeah.
Than on a catwalk.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
wear more couture clothes and personalised.
It became that, innit? It became more of like that's what you're saying. Like, those kind of brands weren't really kind of made for us, but they think, okay, well, let's go with it. Because it's selling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's, I would say, with Audi, they would have thought, like, okay, well, I wouldn't have done it initially, but okay, since it's working.
Did you all get one?
No, not all of us got one. No.
Did you get one, Bubbles?
I got one for about 6 months.
Oh, so they were loaning it to you all.
Well, like it was somebody else's, and then it was mine, and then it became somebody else's again. It was just that was my story.
You were avoiding tickets, innit? Because I've done that before.
I don't know about tickets.
I'll be the first one to tell you, man. I've done that before.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
sis, send me your address because it's gonna be funny, right?
Yeah, you know, just things happen in it. Somebody or goes jail, and then or whatever not, and then it's mine for that period, and then.
Okay, so what about girls? How did you lot go around? Because there's only really two
gosh.
girls in that little clique. You had the twin girls, I think there was.
So the twins,
Sorry,
then you had Lisa
twin
Mafia
singers,
and obviously Dynamite, which is affiliated with you all. Did you not ever like drunk night? Like Lisa, come sit on it,
no.
I'm first.
No.
Sorry, Lisa.
There were situations that occurred, but personally, it wasn't with me. I heard about a few situations, and I won't say them on air, but I will just leave it there.
Can we go on break so you can tell us?
No, quick question. I just want to know, was you there in Iron Apple with that infamous story?
What happened?
What happened? Dizzy Rascal.
Dizzy, yeah.
Was you there?
When you got rushed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
was
get
you there?
served rushed?
I was there. I wasn't there in the incident,
Okay.
but I was there. I was in
Would you
the
say
area.
that was the start of the downfall for So Solid?
It was just an unfortunate situation that occurred that didn't need to happen, and it again, without all the ego, if the ego and all that wasn't there, we would have been all respectful together and realised that us coming together would have been more powerful than us trying to fight each other.
Facts.
Don't you think that the situation, sorry, I don't want to blame it on that, with the whole Asher D thing, in the gun, in the purse, because I remember that happening.
Traffic
Even though I
warden.
was fairly young, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I want that music playing in my home anymore. I'm not funding these vagabonds kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because that, for me, was a decline.
No,
and it
I wouldn't
always
say that was a
seemed
decline.
Like, no?
I think it was I learned this is one of my favorite, well, not my favorite story, but my worst lessons from what happened with Morgan. That's why I'll never fight with a girl.
Do you know Morgan?
Who's
I don't know him,
Morgan?
but that's an infamous story, though, isn't
What
it? It's an
happened?
urban legend, isn't it? But I'll never. That's why I won't fight with a
Can you
girl.
not stop doing that if you
No, because I don't want to bring up some people's charges. That's why it's not on the air. That's why I
It's
don't
not
get
like
that in it.
charges.
It's a sensitive
Who
subject.
is Morgan? I don't understand.
It's a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Like, he's serving a life sentence.
Who's Morgan?
So
he
Morgan
part
was a
of some-
producer.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so he's a producer.
But I would never-
Okay, he got himself in a crappy situation.
in a situation, and he's now serving life.
And and he's saying that what?
I think that's what the
downfall.
downfall. I think that's what
That's
the
what
That's
he
downfall
was.
is.
saying that
the
you're basically
downfall.
saying that it was one producer that made them all, or that society kind of kicked
No,
them out.
because obviously Meg was involved as well, and obviously
Yeah.
But
So,
again, I don't want to go
it's,
too deep.
it's there. It's evident. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
You can research and do your own thing. It's evident. So like, but I would say the downfall is the situation that happened in Astoria, where a group of guys ran up on the stage with guns, and gunshots went off on stage. And that's when the papers shut us down, and we could not tour. We had a tour planned, which would have, made me and every member rich forever. Yeah,
worldwide
a
or-
European.
Oh,
They
European.
probably
It started
knew
off to be
that.
like a
Whoever
UK.
bust them guns probably knew. I said, well, I must shot them team. Because if it happened in Jamaica, you know what I mean, get away with it. No one got hurt. Let's keep it moving.
But again, it's all in house. Do you get what I'm saying? It's all in house stuff. But at the end of the day, this is what happens.
Well,
It's
what was
always,
that
even if you
over?
look at the whole, depending on what you believe, but if you look at the whole Nipsey Hussle thing, it's all in house.
R.I.P. man.
Was
You know what I'm saying?
that
Yeah,
hating?
R.I.P. is
They're trying
sad,
to say
man.
It's
people are
just
hating it.
people are hating on and don't want people to
But
prosper.
you should have
See-
a cop out, because I know sometimes people go and say things, so they're in a crew, so they go around corners, like, what if you come to me, I got my man them, but he's not telling you he's saying that, and then you get 20 man run up on you,
it
and you're
just
like,
takes
ah.
it just takes for someone to say, "S your mum."
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And then it's just a madness.
Pride touch. isn't it?
Yeah, and it does not need to be like this. And I do feel that we are more understanding of how these things can affect us. Like if someone said "S your mum" to me, okay, cool, all right.
Well,
I know I ain't gonna do it, but why is it has to affect you in such a way? Yeah, I do. But I mean, why has it got to affect you in such a way where you got to go and kill somebody, or, I remember in school, your mum was such a big thing,
Facts.
even for me. But now as I'm growing, I'm like, you can say whatever you want to say, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Who in Sosa do you think could have been a mega star?
All of us.
Everyone.
Everybody.
No, but with the
Not
shiny
Face.
lights, you would have been
Face
in the
could be-
background, wouldn't you? In a bad way, but like you would have been like not French, but like the
No,
next
'cause
one,
again, like,
DJ
Rogo-
Khaled, you would have been more his type of success because you wasn't. Or was you a rapper? Did you want to rap at one stage and no one gave you the chance?
No, because
Okay.
even like I've got a talk show right now, and even for me doing this talk show, I never thought I would be the person talking. You know, I've never been that person to be on the mic. I just used to play the tunes and the MCs used to do their thing. But in terms of like talent, at the time when we was all being formed, I felt that everybody is unique in their own way.
I agree.
Do you get what I mean?
agree.
And
I hear that.
every
Bad.
single individual has something. I used to like, Mac, Mac, big up Mac here. He's just like, he's like one original, he'd come like ODB, one of them man there. Like, he's just like the original person. Like, and the vibes that he bring, is definitely something that I just think, you know what, Uncle Mac to me, Big Brother Mac, although we're like the same age.
Very accommodating, isn't
Yeah, like, it's just that guy that is a family orientated person. And there are other people that are like me who are just shy, and just
Laid back,
laid
more
back,
passive.
cool. We just go with whatever. And then there are people that are just,
I see who that is. But I'm not
do you know what I mean?
Actually, but what I'm trying to say, I
I should not like that.
Who mediated it? No, I think Harvey's a big mouth. But who mediated the argument? So you walk in a room and I'm like, why has no got a car and I ain't got a car? I ain't been paid. Who then goes, no, stop?
Nobody.
Sugar, I would have been fighting in that crew.
That's why
I
there
was
was
licking off
argument.
head tops, everything
There
in my
is no
Balenciaga.
mediator.
I hear that, but if you're not on those songs and like that, you shouldn't be arguing though. That's my opinion.
No,
If
but
you're
we're
on
a
the song.
crew. We're
If
all
you're not on the
signed,
song, innit?
everyone gets
No.
paid. But there
If you're
was
just-
no contract. Like there was no structure. Because if there was structure, there would be no argument about money. Because everyone would have known, right? This is how much you're getting. You're getting this % of this and rare. Right? It was just a fact of people are getting paid and we don't know who's got. Do you know what I mean? Which
But
is not fair.
This is the thing. Arcs Blazing Squad, Arcs Sugar Ray.
Yes, I'm saying
They
so.
all
Arcs
went through
Blue.
stepped up.
No,
S Club
it's the
7,
same-
But
Yeah.
Wu-Tang have so
Wu-Tang,
many
it's
breakups and that.
It's the
there.
same thing. Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? There's no difference.
That's why I can't do groups.
Even a management company or record label can't come through and break up what they got going on. So none of our management company can come in. They used to live in Hertfordshire. Do you get what I mean? Like we lived in the hood.
With
So
Stanley.
this is how we get things done, innit? We start to argue and we fight, and you know what I mean? That's
Who
what
was a
happens.
good fighter? Because I like a bad man still. I can't lie. Whoever was a good fighter is gonna get a DM.
Going
from
with
me.
Scat D, man.
It's.
Who's Scat
I
D?
can't even
Scat
answer
D.
that question. No, Scat is fire for real. But like, I can't even answer the question. Like, it's because it depends who you're fighting, innit? Do you get what I mean? So it's not really like I can be good fighting
You just told
somebody.
the DM, no one should.
And we get to the game now, innit?
You know what I
You
mean?
decide now.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
the first game now, Jade will explain to you how it works.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I feel lucky. So it's called I Win. And basically, you take a sip of your drink, then we jump top you up because you look a bit parched.
Basically, yeah,
Go for
this
it.
is, since we're talking about so solid.
This is it though. I'm just for the record. I've got to drive back to South London.
You're not driving. I saw your Acer car. Look, it's on the floor. Pick it up. Pick it up. And he looked, That's what killed it.
Because I do have an Oyster card.
Yeah, so do I. In my glove compartment. So basically, you take a sip. There's a subject, and it's about so solid.
This is So Solid members,
innit?
innit?
About
Okay.
who's good and who's better and who's not so great,
Alright.
and then we get a point each. But if we agree, then we tie.
So was it takes it first?
Yeah, take a sip first, yeah.
Okay.
If we agree, we tie. Would you like to? You're really attractive, innit?
You're
I think
asking
I'm
me,
the
or you
same.
telling me?
No, I think I'm the same. I think in pictures I'm not that great looking, but in real life I'm like a good 8.5. You look alright. You got a nice little slim nose, like little lip. Watch you.
You say what? She said what?
You know what? I'm gonna
this
find
girl
my
is
husband
problem.
on this radio station. You're not gonna laugh. And we're making famous and we're gonna get married and have loads of little jadalets.
Jadalettes.
Yeah.
Jadalesses.
So you got first.
All right. What have I, took two.
My man said jadalesses. I'll have to rewind that when I get home. Yeah, I said that, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I won.
How do you know
Who you
won?
got?
Who have you got?
But what's the question?
No, who you got?
Oh, I've got Romeo.
Okay.
Oh, I win. Neutrino. Who's better, Neutrino or Romeo? Neutrino.
That's your opinion.
Let's
Now you have to
battle it
fight.
out.
You have to fight. Why do you think
Okay.
Romeo's better now?
I think Romeo is better because no, I
Stop
can't.
being unfair.
No, I'm trying to be even in it,
No, you
but
can't.
I can't. That's what I just realised. That's what I just came to. I just realised I can't. So I've got to display why Romeo is better than Neutrino.
No, you can agree with me.
And then she was though, innit? If you do that, innit?
I was how we do. I thought draw,
Okay.
but fair enough.
You're
Go
gonna
on.
get me in problems.
Blame the drink, innit?
Listen, you're a king.
Blame the alcohol, innit?
You're a king.
All right, so Romeo, I would say Romeo is better because he's more like me. He's more smooth, calm, you know,
He
and
kind of
humble.
possesses that as well.
Yeah, he's humble. So that's what I would say. But big up Neutrino, yeah?
Neutrino, he's a pagan. He's a pagan. He's a pagan. He's a pagan.
Big up.
No,
yeah.
so who you saying? Romeo wins.
Yeah, I'll say Romeo.
Nah, Neutrino. Sorry.
Why
No,
Neutrino?
Neutrino. Because I remember bum for the reload, and it took me time to do that. And I remember the video how it starts where he's getting to the club, walks in the club. You know what I mean? And
I'm in that video, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm in that video.
Really?
No, yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
watch it
So
again.
Jordan, yeah, I have to go with Romeo. The reason why, because he's like with Christian Milian, that's why, innit? He tried to break America. It didn't work, but he tried, didn't it?
Yeah.
So
He's done
I'll go
the
Romeo,
Christian
innit?
Million. Who else did he do?
You're a
again?
pagan.
No, he didn't. I can't
You
remember
are
this
actually
one. But he's a bigger
right.
star. He was a bigger star now.
Are
He's
you
pushing
mad?
it. He was a bigger star.
His music don't sell. I guarantee you. You put his song in a race.
Christy
no one
Milian.
cares, but it doesn't matter.
Christy
You know
Milian.
what? Let's just go back to England, yeah? If you put that song,
But you know his
in
verse,
a
though. But you
race,
know his
everyone
verse.
be like, "What's this?" If you put "Bum for the
Oh.
bum for
But you know
the
you said his verse just now, though. You said Romeo's verse just now.
Also, Romeo as well.
2 multiplied by 10 plus
It's
1.
his
Romeo
own
done.
song.
Oh.
They've got their own
He's
song.
done his own. He's
Yeah.
done his own
Yeah, but
album.
no, he's not, that's not his own song. It's
Okay.
Oxide as well.
No one knows he has an album. But what people
That's
know
not Oxide. It's
is-
not by himself. It's not Neutrino by himself. It's Oxide as well.
Yeah, but they come in a pair. They don't work.
And I was on top of the pops with Romeo and CD UK. You
Big
know,
up Romeo. Romeo's
so
sexy.
I was the
love your
DJ.
eyes.
You know,
Romeo wins, man.
so Romeo wins, man.
Yeah, so put that to the side. Take another
You
sip.
know what? When you get up in the morning, you bump your toe. No, do you know what it's like to bump your toe when you first wake up in the morning?
Yeah,
You
I
just
know.
set your whole day back. I can see that.
So take
Right,
another
take
We got it
sip.
again.
Yeah, take another
All
sip
right.
and choose another name.
Okay.
They're cheaters.
Shaman. Woo!
Who you got?
My boy.
Who?
Swissy. Swiss.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Uh,
Sorry.
He's probably got the
Oh,
best.
I got Ashley D.
he's-
Sorry, he's done the best for black culture. He's got a school. He's got a good wife. I think they should let me involved. I'll be really good as a third party in their bed. And
Swiss made cry. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's a game changer still. But
Swiss made.
my man was with,
And
he was
also-
with 50 Cent though, innit?
Yeah, and
He was with Get Rich or Die Trying though,
yeah,
innit?
he's done so
Back
many
of Grove.
movies.
He's
So
done a lot for the black community. What's
yeah.
Swiss done, please?
Swiss done's Black Pound Day of recent, and also Swiss is very
That was
educational in
crap.
his mind.
He should just tell black people to spend black all day, every day. Don't pick one day out of the week that he's trying to make us a millionaire. Nigga, please. Listen.
Oh.
Ashley D.
No, you have to debate. I'm going to Asher.
And
I'm going
Ashley
to Asher.
D
You're gonna go with
came on
Asher.
The reason why-
Instagram crying the other day as well, and I don't know what he was crying about. I didn't listen to none of it. I just saw it. It was on mute, and I thought, you know what? It's nice to see a black man cry.
Let's hear Jay. Let's go.
Who? Why?
Yeah, why?
Oh,
would you
because
say
he was
Ash?
50 Cent. He did a thing with 50 Cent. Plus, as well, I messaged Swiss to come on. He made some excuse, but then he went to BBC. And you want to go with the white people, innit? That don't make sense, innit? I rate him, though. Don't get me wrong. He's still.
But I messaged Ashley D and he didn't respond.
But again, no. But
Yeah.
don't get me
You
wrong.
read
Swiss
it and you
arguably has
respond.
probably the top 5 UK song of all time, innit?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
100%. You're not touching that, innit? Like, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, you can't
That
touch
old
that.
Black Boy by Bashi, them two there, innit? Like, it's
Yeah,
a toss
yeah,
up,
yeah.
innit? But because of the BBC
That's a
thing,
tough
that's why,
one.
innit?
I don't know how you lot got these two to go together. These two people, individuals,
won.
are like they're like diamonds and diamonds. Like they are powerful
Not
people,
today.
and that's the reason why you know they remember the song "Why Me." Why me? And
Did you see the facial expression?
sorry, yeah, I probably said it wrong. I sung it wrong. Sorry,
Right. No, your voice
but
is nice.
Swiss and Asher created a whole new environment of Soul Solid.
Yeah, I'm not putting him
like
down, bro.
no.
I've got to battle out who's in my hands.
Okay.
Whoever's in my
Plus as
hands,
well,
I want to battle
Swiss.
for.
No, plus as well.
Swiss.
No, but you
Where's
lost.
the camera?
Lost, though.
Where's the
Plus as
camera?
well,
You lost.
actually, he did do that battle against Dizzy Rascal as well, innit? So yeah,
And no one else wanted to because you all shook.
yeah, he did do the battle against Dizzy Rascal.
Listen,
so yeah,
I'm shook of all the questions that you're going to ask me because this is my family, innit? Like, at the end of the day, I'm my own self on my own now. So
Regardless
you'd
of
think
that
that I'd
line.
be able to diss them, but no, like I was saying,
No, we'll get
I'm
to
not
that
going to diss
later.
General Levy. I'm not going to diss.
We'll get to that later.
All right, cool.
Because he's trying to not do that chatty pay, but on the phone he's like, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, don't like that. Yeah, woo, 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 woo. I said, okay, it's
No.
Don't worry, I won't
All right.
I've got a heart. I would never do it. I don't want to be known as that person.
So Ashley D wins. So take another sip
Alright,
and then take
cool.
a few other names,
So
isn't
he's
it?
going to have to take 6 nights. Like, oh, please don't.
Sweating me off. Do I have to take off the jacket?
I'll take it off for you, sir, because you look like a king. Should I stand up and help you?
I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot right now. You're making me hot.
I help you, sir. I love to serve my black kings. All right, give me a time, baby.
Thank
Don't
you.
wrinkle up your thing. I don't want you to wrinkle up your thing, you know?
Listen.
1 second, baby, before you sit down. Let me just...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from a black king. Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
What have you got?
I got Lisa Mafia.
Okay.
Oh, I win. I got Mega Man. Nah. Big up Lisa,
do you know what? I
Lisa
can't-
showed me bare
I can't even argue.
She's such a gorgeous person.
I can't argue. But
We're gonna hit her.
but I'm gonna say looks. Obviously, Lisa looks
Yeah,
better
but
than Mega.
yeah, no, she does. But behind the scenes, he's a puppet master. He's placed people where they need to be.
That's
And
true.
he's
No,
set
big
them
up Mega for the A&R. Big up Lisa as well for creating, what she has created in terms of her appearance. She's got a few beauty shops as well.
Has she?
Yeah,
She's done
got a
very
couple.
well.
Yeah, so
hasn't
she's
she?
done that. And being a woman. Is that enough?
Do you not get along with her? Do you get along with her? She your brethren?
Yeah, she's cool.
Next
Next
question.
Mm.
What are you looking up there for, Jay?
I'm thinking because obviously what Mega Man's done, I don't think it can. I want it to be done again in it, but what he did what he built. But again, Lisa, she built spraying and obviously.
What does she do with
I want
spray?
Lisa to be in that
Everyone keeps saying this.
Alicia Dixon stage. That sector. I think she should have been there, innit?
No,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
Personally, no,
wouldn't.
she
Did
should have.
her features are not strong enough. We're
I
looking
know
from
that, but I
a
like that song.
purchasing
I like that
point
song
of
that you talk
view.
about. I like that song.
She's
All
not
over.
purchasing.
Yeah, I feel that song was
See,
right.
that song is a big
That
song.
song was alright with JD
Yeah,
produced it.
JD produced, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was alright.
Yeah.
I think that was alright.
Yeah, it's a big tune. Big tune.
And then what she tried to bring North Star as well.
Yep.
But
Well,
again,
what did she do? I think them two are doing a thing cut. What you do with Young Spray? You want to get shot? Stay in your beauty shop, Rue girl. Stay
Listen,
away.
people, this is her talking, not me, alright?
Stay away from Young Spray. Yeah. I don't know what she was doing with him. They have to be doing a thing. He must be rubbing it the right way. I don't care what no one says. You can't shut me up.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, things happen,
Oh,
innit?
me.
You know what I mean?
who won that? What would you don't agree
I
on?
said Mega Man. So who you choosing?
No, you're fine. Or you agreeing or what?
I would agree.
Okay,
That's
Mega Man.
2-1.
Yeah,
Great.
I'll
Oh,
agree.
that's it. It's a
Okay.
2-1.
You ain't gonna win this one.
Did
You're
I
not
pick up
gonna-
another one?
No.
Oh, shit, I did that subconsciously, you know.
Yeah, you picked up one and put it down. Yeah.
Who you got?
Oh, me.
I've got Face.
I don't know him. I genuinely don't know him. So
So
I cannot
Face
comment.
is-
So I've got to say Harvey because no one knows Face.
So
he has
Face-
one.
Face is red is my best colour. Worship the devil, red is my best colour.
So the vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone knows Harvey.
Everybody.
Everyone knows Harvey.
For what reason?
Y'all used to lick up the TV
For
screen
Big
and
Brother.
lick it up. Listen.
Also as well, we made that blunder.
Don't do them low blows though.
No,
Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no.
Either boss. Sorry. Don't be doing that. Listen, Harvey is more, he's purchasable.
I'm
Yeah?
gonna say authenticity
Yeah.
over whatever the opposite to authenticity
No, but I'm
is.
about the cheddar. I could sell Harvey. You know what I mean? Harvey likes to cheat and go into the papers. He likes to act like a clown on Instagram. He's out there. Him. Do you know what I mean? If you type up Harvey
So you're looking at more media-wise.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
'Cause that's what all I know.
Okay. Yeah. Then.
He's got a shitty personality. Excuse my language. But
You lot are gonna get me in trouble.
It's called Tipsy Talk. We expect
Yeah.
oh, man, you had a shot around before you come here. Yeah.
There are people running up in my yard.
You
All right,
get
go on.
DMs right now, like, are you mad for?
I would say, then I don't know about that. I'm gonna leave that one to you. What would
Harvey,
you-
of course, yeah. Don't get, he's got the worst verse in 21 seconds, but Harvey's still like,
He's the worst
legend.
person on 21 seconds.
Yeah, he's the worst in 21 seconds, but I
How,
like Harvey.
how did
doing
his
it.
verse go?
Huh?
How did his verse go again?
What a lyrical do? What a lyrical say?
Say.
What a lyrical say? Turn to the way. Turn to the when I know.
Yeah, okay.
And then
I
hype it up.
know.
So at that point, you'd be like, okay, cool.
No,
Until Romeo comes
yeah,
in,
yeah,
and
it
then
was
you're
a
like,
bit-
yeah.
And also as well, the whole situation as well with that blunder. But apart from that, your Harvey's cool, man. The whole
I'm surprised.
the blunder he did, isn't it? I don't want to get into it because it's too personal about his
Stop,
situation.
you can't do that though. When
Why?
people are listening because you're saying
Because they look
but
because
then
it's
hold
old,
it
don't it?
back if you don't want to talk
No, but
about
people
it.
should know though. Everyone knows. You don't know Harvey's story.
I
Everyone knows,
don't
innit?
know.
Yeah,
Other than
it's-
cheating, I don't know.
Yeah, but
nothing.
as a sister, like,
what I said,
wouldn't you like even think like, nah, what he done to Alicia? Nah.
Yeah, I wanna be-
No,
up, isn't
man,
it?
cheat, man. You have to get over it, man. Girls need to stop worrying about it, man. A man will cheat. Look at her now. She should be looking back saying, thank
I
you, Lord.
hear that, but-
because if she was still with him, she wouldn't be a nobody today. So she needs to look up to this guy and say,
No.
thank you,
I
Lord.
don't know about that.
No, I don't know,
I don't know,
about
I
that.
don't
No, I
She
don't know about that.
only became known because she was in the Sun newspaper. I'll never forget it. And I thought, how's she gone from the Sun to nobody, Sun newspaper to now
No,
that fake
she
show
was,
that
she was going
everyone
Mystique, innit? That's why she was known.
but she had gone for 10, 15 years.
No, I want to see
Before the
that.
Harvey thing. Yes, she did.
But you can say,
Sugar
alright, cool,
Babes.
she make,
Not
why didn't
Sugar
you, why
Babes.
didn't you
What's it called
be
again?
good from that then?
What do they call it?
What I want.
Mystique.
Mystique,
That's
that's it,
about
yeah,
it.
sorry,
But
sorry,
you can't say that if she never was in
But
the
it's all-
Sun newspaper
it's
for what
ifs,
he's done,
it's we don't
she'd
know, it's
be a
hypothetical,
nobody.
innit? It's
And
hypothetical.
but that's what I'm saying for her to look at it and say, if that boy never done what he did, I might be a nobody. So thank you.
Yeah,
Lord
but sometimes
Jesus.
it does. You're right, because sometimes it
Move
does
on,
take a
man.
little bit of a
wouldn't cheat
bad
on
thing
you,
to happen to
though.
you before you to
Yeah.
you know,
Come on,
to
yeah.
elevate yourself. But I wouldn't use that and say that is the
Yeah, I
reason
don't think
why.
so. Me personally, innit?
I
Do you get what I mean?
Because she went from the Sun to TV. Before that, she was so dormant. If you look at the timeline, she was dormant. She wasn't doing anything. Nothing at all.
No,
Tell
she had
me
a
what she
little
was
solo
doing.
career. No, she had a little solo career. Does he wash up? He doesn't
Yeah,
wash
she
up.
did, she
Does he
did.
clean up?
Okay,
No,
yeah,
so
does
yeah.
from
he
that
clean up?
song,
Yeah.
to being in the papers.
You've got some good
how
knowledge,
many
brother. I
years?
love that,
my
love
music,
that.
innit? I know.
Yeah, where was she? Right? And then go from the Sun newspaper to TV, and then you'll see the timeline.
Don't forget-
she was
don't
a
forget X
nobody.
Factor
That's
or
what
Break-
that's what I said. That's what I just said to
Yeah,
TV.
TV,
She was a nobody.
No,
So
I
I
wouldn't say
feel like
nobody.
Harvey,
You can't
you
say
cheating on
nobody.
her. That's the best thing you could do, baby boy.
I don't. I disagree with that. Me personally. I
I
disagree
know
with
he's sitting there right now with my girl without have no money thinking free.
Oh,
If I did not stick it to you, boy, you're worthless girl.
But that's why I wanna bring it
He
up.
was leaving her for a girl that had more money. Remember, my girl was popular. That's why they end up in the newspaper because she got caught cheating with Levine.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's why she was in the paper, and everyone felt sorry for her. Yeah, and now look at Levine dry up like
Javine.
No,
Where
I
is
like
she?
you. If you want to come on the show and address it,
No,
I'm here.
bring Javine on.
Yeah, I want Javine to come on, man.
Yeah, bring her on.
She
man.
probably actually too nice for the show.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? And Harvey ain't even with her now, is he? He's with another girl that he did tea from someone else.
Well,
That's mixed race guys for you doing it. What do you expect?
He's straight though,
course
or
he is,
just
yeah,
staying
he's
black,
straight.
because his hair round there looks a bit tough.
He's beige, man.
I don't think he's fully half white, half black.
do you know Harvey's dad was a gladiator? Did you know that?
Who?
I can't
Samson?
remember his name. I think it may have
No, it can't be Samson.
been.
I
Like,
think
listen,
I
but
heard
just
that a
just
little
Google
while
it.
ago.
Like, I'm gonna say this, but big up. The reason why I'm saying this, Harvey's, I'm bigging you up.
He comes from that type of
No. Mike. His name is Michael Harvey. So if you Google Michael
yeah,
Harvey,
yeah.
He, Harvey is junior. So his dad is Michael Harvey. So Google that and you'll find out who the gladiator was. You know his name. I can't remember his name. Yeah.
Can't be Shadow. It can't be Shadow.
No, definitely not Shadow.
It can't be
It's
Shadow.
Definitely something like.
Because there was only two black guys.
I
One
don't
with
know.
like he had a rasta hair, innit?
I'm trying
Samson
to
or something like that.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Saracen.
Saracen.
It can't be
something, but
Saracen.
yeah, I got to go back on
Is
that.
there any more? Was it that stem to then? Was that it?
That was
There's
it.
one more piece of paper. So someone cheated you.
I didn't know he doesn't. He
No,
doesn't.
there was 8 in it.
I would never cheat on you.
Who's the last name?
Timeless, give me a chance. My CV, my record is very clean.
Clean, yeah.
Very clean.
Clean.
I'm telling you, engage everything. Yeah.
Who's the last name?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Harvey.
It's still Harvey. Like,
Okay.
it's fine. Oh no, do you know what it is? I threw it back in there. That's all it is. Yeah. I won. Big up,
Yes,
Jane,
man. Big up, man. I mean, it's good. I like this radio station. I like being here, man.
Yeah, no, because everyone loves sitting next to me. But what I want to say to you is, why did you split up with So Solid? Or why did it all come to an end? No, don't get nervous, baby.
No. Natural vibes. Okay, natural splitting up. So it's like saying this. Why did you split up with your ex?
Oh, I've
Do you get what
got
I
a
mean?
list of reasons. Would you like to go through them? Or?
You can go on then.
Are you gonna know?
Because I would say, like, in terms of our breakup, is it really a breakup? That's the question you ask yourself.
Well,
right?
it is a breakup, but it's a disrespectful breakup because if you're not relevant, you ain't coming on the stage with the rest of Soul Solid.
Do you know what?
Because they've been doing shows, and there's bare people in that show that I don't see.
Where we are now, we're in an entanglement, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's where we are, innit? At the end of the day, like, seriously, like, it's a word now, innit? Like, it was.
It's going to dictionary, yeah.
But we can always come together and come together on the basis of we're doing a performance. And then we go our separate ways.
Why have I not seen that, though? Why have I seen people missing? Like Scatty. What happened to Scatty?
So Scat is...
Shout out to Scat, man.
You know, honestly speaking, and I do want to reach out to him, so if you are seeing this Scat, like, please contact me by any means. The last time I saw Scat, he wasn't well.
Mental health or...
Mental health. And,
What mixture is one?
1 second, and...
you know, and a bit of whatever, overdosing of drugs
substances.
and alcohol and substances. So that was the last time I saw Scat.
So,
but
you're saying you're all family now. I see my cousin who I don't see on a regular basis, or I might not too like, but they're in that situation. You're telling me like 15, 20 of you in a gang and no one can't
reach out. People have, though.
Okay.
But you can't drink, force the horse to drink the water.
Yeah, facts.
Do you get what I mean? Like, you can try as much as you want. I've tried. A few other members have tried, but you can't do. And who's to know? I haven't seen Scat in a while, so like he may be okay. I don't know. Do you get what I mean? But like, I would want to know that he's okay.
What you got going on now, then, man? What you got going on now?
Me? Am I allowed to say my station, my radio station?
Why not, man?
So I'm on Top FM.
Okay.
Every Thursday and Friday, 12 till 3. I do topics, and we discuss topics, community-based topics, and we get callers in. You know, so it's just me that runs the show, and you know, just people just call in based on the topics that I have raised, and it's been going really good.
I think it has. I know no gassing because I don't do that. I don't. I'm bothered. I would not toot your horn.
Yeah, I need just a phone though.
I've had a lot of, but he reaches out to the late 30s, mid 40s crowd, and I've heard a lot of women, not men, but women.
Yeah.
So Nika, for one, she's the one that told me, and I had a few other friends go, because they saw, I was gassed when he first added me. I was like, well, that sounds... Then I found out he was talking to 2 of my brethrens.
I still need to know who these people are, please.
So I've got screenshots. I don't expose people. I'm not like that. I'm not that internet.
So can I just, if you don't mind, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, ask me.
So, and this is the last topic that I did.
You have to wear condom with me, yeah.
Okay, all right, I will. Why is it we always want to buy expensive designer goods when we don't necessarily own much?
Poor people always want to try and be rich.
Keep up with Joneses, innit? It's society, innit? We've seen the media in that, though, innit?
What do you think, Ivan? The same thing?
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's historical.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's
generational poverty.
Poverty, yeah.
Try to bigger.
To try and make ourselves feel a bit better.
Yeah,
so now what is this doing then to us as a people, you know, trying to keep up with the Joneses, but we're not owning much, you know, not necessarily owning our houses, we're living in councils and whatever not, and, you know, but we want to buy the Gucci belt. Do you know what I mean? We want to pour champagne over our head, which costs £200 in the club.
They're very uneducated. Because if you look statistically at Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, they give that out for free to top celebrities, which means that brand of clothing is not that expensive. When people walk on but in general, when you walk on the red carpet, if you look at the designers, half of them, they don't have tags. You can't see it. Unless you know. Like my mum can spot this weird and wonderful brand that she's always wanted. I can't tell you the name, but she could be carrying a bag. It might look like Primark to you. Little do you know, it's little handbag costs $3,000, and there's only 2 of them in the world. Do you know what I mean? So it's to make the poorer poorer, because the real brands in a real life we cannot afford.
It's not even that. It's like, look at Pop Smoke. He's got that song called Dior.
Yeah.
I guarantee the guy that owns Dior never went to his funeral. Guarantee.
Thank you, bro.
Guarantee you.
Thank you. Do you
Guarantee.
know what I mean? Even ever gave him a free item at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
you know?
Even that as well.
Yeah. So
you know what
I mean, like, we need to start thinking about what we are doing. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I raised that topic. Like, we start thinking about what is important to us. A man, I'm sorry to say this, but a man would go out in the club and wear everything, but he hasn't seen his child in years.
But let me play devil's advocate though, because I've been in a situation like, raw, there's a girl over there, you like her, but she's only to certain guys or certain type, isn't
That's,
it?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm trying to say. With education, that's not a gal you would want.
No, I hear that.
You would
I
not
hear,
want her.
I hear that. By that time, you think like, bro, that's what you want at that time, though, isn't it? Plus, when you're working Monday to Friday, you got the white guy giving you orders, messing you up, stressing you out, and all that nonsense there. You wanna have a relax a little bit. You wanna feel good for that little 10 minutes or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I can understand it to a certain extent. So I can understand. But again, when you say we need to start again, we say it all the time on the show, we need to start from farming again.
Yes.
Start getting
Start from
black
scratch.
owned stuff from scratch again.
Yep.
Again, I mean, I think we need to go back to when our ancestors, our aunties that came to England first, we had 10 people in one house. We saved up, got another house, and then keep flip. I think that's what we need to do.
I mean, the Asian families, would be
Look
all
at Southall
from grandma to down to grandchild.
Great grandma as well.
Yeah, great grandma
All in the house.
all in the house.
Saving.
What is
That's it.
what's our problem?
Saving.
Because we're too prideful, but I also think it's beyond generation. I think even when you look at the pharaohs and the kings and queens and tribal, we had they always separated the poor from the rich. Even it's where they have the bigger earrings or the hoop through their nose or tribal marks. There's always been a separation between. There's always we're almost like I can see why a white man call us silverback because we've got to pound our chest and let everyone know what we've got. But your mum's still sitting in the council flat and you're driving a car that could buy her a nice little 1-2 bedroom house. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We're very selfish.
There are steps to get to that level.
So what do you think we need to do then?
I would say just firstly, we need to understand the steps to get to that level. Firstly, investments. Okay, don't diss Swiss because Swiss is doing a good thing in terms of making awareness.
No, we can't diss him.
No, I'm just saying what my thing is like, bro. You can't say you're helping the black people when there's a black station, you don't want to come on, but you're quick to go to the white.
No,
people.
that you are right.
That's the only thing that hurt me.
You're true, and honestly, he would actually know exactly what I'm talking about right now. There was a situation where me and him had a disagreement. About that, because he was like, "Who's this person? How much followers have they got?" And this, that. I thought, bruv, are you for real, bruv?
And you're supposed to be a mentor.
Yeah, are you for real? Like, so me and him got into that. But anyway, those are the things that I'm trying to get to the minds of the people, is that we have to start creating awareness, and following the awareness has to be the action. Yeah? So when I see like people going out and doing these park events across the place during lockdown when you're not even meant to be going out.
I think it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, but at the same time, what is that doing? How many times are you going to do that?
I hate it, but it's bringing people together, though, isn't it? It's peaceful. It's peaceful. There's not really violence going on as well.
The thing is, we've already been doing that.
I hear that.
Do you understand what I mean?
I hear that.
There is a time now. This should have been the time where we start thinking more importantly about what is important for us to do. And like that is a great thing. If you've got powerful enough to bring a lot of people together, you can then use that power to start changing and start doing more things than what we've already been doing for hundreds of years. We can't start using that power and think, okay, let's do the same thing we've been doing for hundreds, because those hundreds of years ain't changed us, bruv. It's not done anything. And then, we've got the powers that be looking at us thinking, look at these idiots.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? Look at these fools.
But I hear that, but I hear that. But I'm at that stage. I don't care what white people think no more. Like, I'm at that stage. I honestly do not care what white people think because they're doing their own dirtiness behind closed doors. Look at all the paedophile ring that's going on right now.
Yeah.
So that's why we care about that.
But that's exactly it. So like, we can't care about what white people are thinking. Correct. What we have to do is care about what we are doing.
No, think about the next generation. Again, I say we need our own black school. I think we need a black school, like a black school.
Yeah.
We need a black law firm.
Loads of black schools.
I think we need a black law firm. I think we need so many.
Law, banks.
Again, we like sports. I think there should be a black football team.
Yes, black football team. You name it. You name it. You know what I mean?
But then there needs to be an investor. So if I was to create something like that, I'd have to make sure that I could fund a teacher, a philosopher, a lawyer.
Again, that's what I'm saying.
A doctor.
I hear that, but again, these guys in these music videos, we have to hold these guys accountable that we're not showing their money, though, isn't it? If you've got really that money, put that money where their mouth is and put it to a good cause, isn't it?
But I'm not good. I've just always believed that black people are greedy breed. So I've been to enough countries in my life to see the way black people behave, and that's my definitive answer, that we're very greedy.
But hear what you're saying, Jada. Black people, you see how black people behave. What are you?
I am black.
Exactly. But so it's your people. It's who you are. Is what you're describing.
I've become self in the sense where everybody outside of my circle, because everyone in my circle is black anyway. But if everyone outside my circle, I would no longer, unless I had millions of pounds, I'm not going out to try and educate people on the road, because I'll be neglecting my pitney and my little cousins and my niece and my nephews. That's who I care about, you know, because you lot are so, I've lived in Africa, please. I've seen the way they behave. My own auntie went to Africa, took the mick out of you lot. The movement she bust in Ghana, she couldn't come at England and behave like that, and definitely couldn't go Jamaica and do that. And they're all sitting there, she English girl. I see them, yes, like that's her master. So where we're enslaved in that way, F it. I will do what I can do for my own, and hopefully when my own have their own kids and the kids upon kids, they can then start spreading out. But I'm no longer interested. I can't be responsible for my race.
I would say this is another issue that we have in it.
Hear that?
You know what I mean? Internally. Do you get what I'm saying? Internally, we have our own problems. So forget anything else that's going on. We need to sort out why you don't like your own people.
No, that's not what I never put anyone down. I'm just saying I'm not going out there to push my beliefs or anything on you lot no more. You lot in your, as I said already, I've been to the motherland. Listen, my auntie's house here, the front of her house, it's got these like inscriptions and like the leaves and everything. A man sat there, climbed there, two of them either side, for how many days with a knife and a hammer, you know? Do you know how much that would be in England? Do you think they did that for even 10% of what you would have got? Come on. Now, as a black woman, go to that country, I would have gave them the equivalent to what we get. Or at least half, to make them feel like, yeah, you know what, let's go and fit up. And
I can hear from both sides, because I've given money to black people. I've been burnt so many times. That's why I only drive Tuesday. I don't trust people behind me now. I do not trust people behind me. But at the same time, we do need to stop that circle, because the next generation is going to think even worse than that, especially with the social media era. So we do need to break to a certain extent. But I just can't take getting burnt again, isn't it? That's the only thing I just can't take it. I've been burnt so many times. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It'll just make you cry.
Burnt how? But we talking about educating people.
No, I'm talking about money. Like, I'm a guy. Like, I'll be there, but I'm like a silent partner in it. So I'll give you the money, and then let's see what happens in it. But I've seen so many people run away with my money. Not, like,
really?
So many times. That's what I don't get into, innit?
Do we need another generation of people that are going to think, oh, you know what? I
No,
can't
of course
tell
not.
you.
To see this, right?
Yeah.
So him.
I give it to break
Everybody
that.
knows I want my own studio, yeah? Like, that's where I've been dreaming about it. Like, I can see the colour of the wall, everything. Yeah, I can see my logo. Has he come to me and said, JD, you know what? I know your finance is not on point like that. Find a location. Let me, and I see you every day, but what you will do is go out to somebody you don't really know, and that's what I'm trying to say. We're not educated enough. So what's the point of me trying when even a person is sitting here in front of your face that you could really give back to, I know that wouldn't run away and disrespect you like that.
Yeah, but if he's still our
Come to me
people,
with a plan. Come to me with a business plan, a piece of paper, something. Don't see with an idea and a dream in that. Though. Come to me
it's
professionally,
still
isn't
your
it?
people, though.
The
You should be happy for someone else with it too.
Right? Is that what you want to do? Come to me with a plan on a piece of paper.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's your dream, you should come to me. I shouldn't come to you. It's
Listen,
true, isn't it?
No,
You know what, we
you're
have
right.
therapy.
You are right, bro.
It's
You're
true.
right.
It's
You're
true.
right.
You don't
You're
make
right.
sense.
Don't let me take on my Aries in there, you know, right? If my nose ring comes out, it's on.
No,
I'm ready.
listen. That's what we have to start to look at. It doesn't have to go down like that, innit? What I'm saying is that we can all win. Everybody can
Facts,
win.
yeah.
If it's not him, why not somebody else?
Will you invest in me?
I will.
And we can make love as well.
I will.
make love
If
to
I-
him.
if-
He can't get nothing around here. I wouldn't even let him rub the bean.
If I see something, if you've presented something to me that I believe in, I will invest in anybody.
So if I stand in front of you naked.
That to me, I'm walking away from that.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make... What? Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, she didn't get that. She didn't get that because, like, you're not gonna get me to invest in you by selling sex to me. That's what we've been.
That's just part
we've
of
been
the
sold
contract.
that story for
No.
years.
No. What it is, once you go inside, that's the contract. From you go inside, you have to invest in me, you know? No, I'm joking.
Hey, but we've got 3 minutes left here. Start with shows up.
No, wait, we've got surprises.
I've got some,
Oh,
I've got
okay.
some gifts for
Surprises.
you. I've got some gifts for you. All right, so this is my friend's brand, good friend of mine who is also a member
I think you've got
of
to
So
go a bit
Solid.
closer so they
All
can
right,
see.
this is Dr. Shia.
There we go.
Yeah, Dr. Shear's body butter. All
Cool.
right, available on Amazon and everywhere you can get it. You can get it.
Wait,
And
did you do it himself?
Is this what you were?
Sorry?
Is this what you're 2 hours late for?
I was half an hour late, but yes, that's what I was late. Yeah, but
You can be late
it's just my
anytime.
detour, and also he does black soap as well.
Oh, will it bleach my skin?
No, it won't.
Because I don't.
I want to be like Vibes, man. Why not?
Yeah. So,
No, I don't want.
I want to be like Vibes.
I didn't
I
even
might
know.
need
I
to
didn't even know you had a
black
producer here, so I haven't got anything. But there's some samples here for the producer as well. All right. Bless you, brother. All right.
So what about the black condoms? There's no black condoms.
Oh no, but that, see,
that's what we need to invest. A black condoms.
Somebody's gonna invent that.
A black
right
condoms,
now.
isn't it? Yeah,
Someone's
condoms
gonna
for
do
black
that.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
Would it have to be extra large? Isn't
Yeah. But
You
some
like
shows.
I like you. Yeah.
What-
Oh,
yeah?
this. Sorry. Yeah, I like that.
What
Very
flavour is that?
lemony. Lemony.
Oh, what is that tea tree?
Can we use that as lubricant, or will it
Lemon.
sting?
No, it'll be good.
For lubricant, will it make me fertile?
No.
So the first, you
Everything
give me
will be alright.
tree,
Just
hit me
slip
one
right in.
time.
No, I'm
But
joking.
you're a cheater. Oh, one more thing, 'cause I know we've got to go soon. Can I just ask
I'm
you
a
what
flirt,
you're
I swear.
doing with yourself now? Because we've done a lot about your past, because obviously you were late. But just quickly what you do with yourself, where you're going.
Right, so so my development now, I did a course on journalism. So not, I don't want to become a journalist, but that is kind of my avenue. And what I really want to do is try to tell the story of our people through the eyes of from somebody who is. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that I can't have somebody who doesn't live in Peckham report. Oh, we're in Peckham, right now." and you get what I'm saying? Like we need people that
can be
live.
in touch with the people.
You know what I
and
mean? Exactly. So that's why I studied that, and also it helps with my shows. So what I really want to do is try to just more encourage people's mental through the shows that I do. If I'm honest with you, my music always is number one. You know, and I'll always be playing music and always develop myself and express music to the people in the best way that I know how. So in terms of me going forward, I don't know, but watch this space. Me and Jada are gonna have a
love.
baby.
And you have Ghanaian, so you have this swingy wingy. All right, guys. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Socials, man. Socials.
All right, so at Timeless DJ, all one word, on Instagram, Twitter, same thing. Timeless DJ on Facebook as well. Snapchat and all of that foolishness I don't deal with, but I'm there anyway. Do you know what I mean? I've got an account on Twitter, TikTok, and all this.
People message you, maybe.
Listen, they can message me if they want to.
No,
innit?
girl, them don't message these phone call. I'm mad, girl. I'll find the IP address and come kick off your face. No, I'm joking.
Thank you very much for having me, man.
No
You know, it's been a
problem,
pleasure.
Oh, yeah, it's been a pleasure. And you know what? I hope I see you again, because we did miss out a little bit about, you know, what was one of the things we missed out on? Tell us your drunken experience.
Oh, yeah, drunken dilemma.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Oh,
name and shame, praise and
Name and
race.
shame, praise and race. We did miss all of that.
Oh,
We
that's
can't
because
go
I was
over
late. I'm
too
sorry.
much.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
man.
man.
That's cool,
literally.
man.
Jada
Yeah.
Styles, catch me on Instagram,
Bless.
Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. If you're single, I can't now.
You're taken.
Literally, so take it.
Bless you all.
Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne, the conversation, banter before bed. Jeez, here we go.